What is up, boys? Welcome to day 10 of trying to make six figures before 2026. Today I made $380 in revenue and I lost around $63 in profit. So, surprisingly, almost the majority of that revenue actually came from the new store. So, I've been running a store for about a month now and I've been trying to scale it, but I just can't hit that winning creative because of my skills. I'm just not good enough, right? So I am slowly learning this, but it's not something that you can just learn instantly. Like it's a difficult skill to master, right? But this is the level I'm at now. So I've kind of leveled up from, the first sale level that was in, May. And now I've sort of reached level 3 because I've passed level 2, which is understanding what actually is a good product. We've kind of mastered that now. I can kind of pick a good product now with the help of Subi, of course. And now I'm up to like, can I get a winning creative? So I've got a winning product that I've been running for like a month, but I'm still learning how to make good creatives. So it's kind of stuck at like $150 a day spend, which is obviously not good. I tried to scale up this weekend because it was making profit, and I did that. I scaled to like $250 a day, and I was being profitable. So I was making like $140 profit a day, which is really cool. But now it's gone back to the week, and I've just had really poor performance for the last few days. And yesterday I lost $70, which kind of stinks. But I launched a new seasonal product as the first seasonal product of 2025, and yeah, I launched that yesterday. And yesterday it did $200 in revenue at a 1.33 ROAS and $7 profit off that puppy day one off the rip, which is pretty cool. So this is obviously in September the 30th. So hopefully this product is going to rip going into Q4. And I think I've launched it at like the perfect time because I'm sort of like break even, which is cool. So yeah, I'm also at 958 subs as of recording this video. And it is the 30th of September. So I have 4 days to gain 42 subscribers to reach my goal of 1K before I turn 20. Can we make it happen, boys? If you're new, what are you doing? Drop a sub already. And if you guys have been watching for a little while, just comment something random in the comments. If you don't know what to comment, put 100K because that's how much revenue I'm going to make before 2026. Anyways, so yeah, the brands are doing pretty good. My inputs were yesterday, because I mean that is inevitably what is going to make this happen. My inputs were yesterday. I made some creatives for that store that I've been running for like a month. And I also spent quite a while watching a course on the right response marketing and trying to increase my skills. I find it it feels like a low leverage activity when I'm just sat there watching a course, but I think I will get something out of it. I know it is a good course to watch, so yeah, I'll make it through that. I also did a lot of product research for new seasonal products, probably 3 hours of product research, but couldn't really find anything good, which kind of stinks. And I also got a new test ready to rumble. It's all locked and loaded on the ad manager. So when the time is right, I'll pull the trigger on that, start the new test for that product too. Also, almost just flashed my bank details. I might have to watch that back. You see that, boys? The gold Amex is here. Bad news though. The personal turns out is not a charge card, and I have a 3K limit. So we are back in a sticky situation with the capital. I spoke to Amir, who is like Subi's business partner, and he said, just get a store, scale it to the point where cash flow is an issue, and then see if you can get one of the guys in the mentorship to let you use their gold Amex. I don't know if that's going to pay off, but you never know. Other options are get a loan from someone, or I mean, what I've been doing is I just like use my personal credit card and then just continuously borrow and pay it off like multiple times in the month because I'm spending like way over the limit. But I'll just like, spend a bunch of money on Facebook. When the payouts hit, I'll just like pay off the card, even though it's like, say I pay like 2K in a week, I'll then like get the 3K back from Shopify, pay off the 2K, and then the next one will come in. I basically just do that, but it's like that like bums your credit score, and also I can't really scale with that because like if I'm spending 3K a day, then it's sort of cooked. So yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. But at least I have like an extra 3K a month I can spend now. Sick. Paid 200 quid for this. Get out. Um, wisdom today is, guys, you got to master the mind. This is the key. So I've had a bit of an interesting journey with the self help. I would say it's kind of interesting. It's kind of like a mandatory requirement for you to go down the self improvement rabbit hole if you're trying to do ecom or anything really difficult. To be honest, but what I used to do was I used to do like loads of these productivity hacks, try and stay productive, right? But what would end up happening was I'd spend my whole day trying to be productive, and then I wouldn't actually be productive. That was sort of way back, like spring, and then in the end of summer, I really locked in and joined Subi's mentorship, and I would just wake up and work, and I wouldn't do anything for like productivity. I wouldn't even have cold showers. Like I would literally get out of my bed, work, and then go sleep, and that actually worked really well for a few months. But then what I noticed was my stress would just get higher and higher and higher and higher, and high stress is actually kind of good for working because it means you're sort of more motivated, but it comes a point where it actually is just too much and you can't even work because you're so stressed. And then you're like, for me anyway, I would start coping and like scrolling on my phone just to like relieve the stress temporarily, which is like obviously really unhealthy. My sleep went really bad and actually just ended up making worse decisions and losing more money than I should have in business. So now I've started to like slowly add in stuff to my routine, but obviously being wary that I don't add too much to the point where I don't have any time. And also I want to like keep that sort of fire inside of me as well and not be too chill, because if you're too chill then you're just not going to get anything done. So what's worked for me is I wake up, I do like I'll go downstairs, eat my breakfast in the garden, and then I'll come upstairs. I'll make like a black coffee downstairs, bring it upstairs, do like 15 minutes meditation, have a cold shower, and then that's like a very good dopamine reset and also just makes your mind very clear. And then just sit with a coffee and do like deep work until lunchtime. It's kind of what I've been doing. It's worked well. We'll see if it drops off and how it goes. But yeah, that's something to try if you guys are struggling with like too much stress or not enough stress. Ultimately, measure your productivity by the amount of work that gets done, not how many hacks you're doing. And obviously, measure that over a long period of time as well. But yeah, I need to actually, because it's the 30th of September tomorrow, I mean today, I need to think about what my goals are for October and update the GTA heist. So the goals for September were to fully prep for Q4. I've done a pretty good job of that. To do Caladator every day. I've done a good job of that. To scale a product, I mean, I've gone past the testing phase on the product. I've ran it for a month, so I guess that counts. And then 1K subs. But I mean, guys, if 42 people sub today, then we've reached that. But I don't see that happening. So yeah, almost. We did decent in September. October, I think 1K days will for sure be on the list, and also learning some creative magic as well. Yeah, tasks for today are do some more education. I want to do some more on that course that I did. I want to do some market research on my product that I've been running for a month, try and understand my avatar a bit better, and color data, of course. Gonna hit arms at the gym. Got the Subi cool, and then day job shiz. I feel like I need to do more. What else? I want to get another store out, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's me, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.